What's up, good people? Welcome back to my channel, man. And we're gonna break this down, man. This Holy Bible is the same word that white people, black people, Chinese people, etc., read and claim that this is the same God that they believe in, the God of the Holy Bible, right? I'm gonna hurt some feelings today, and I'm gonna also give some enlightening today. All right, let's hop right into this thing. Now, it's a lot of stuff that's going on with black people, man. And I'm going to just go ahead and put it out there on the table, dog. I'm not racist by far. Matter of fact, to keep it real with you, nobody outside of a black person has ever done nothing to me physically. Maybe mentally, maybe they thought something mentally in their head like, oh, they didn't like me or this, then the third. But never, ever, ever have they caused me bodily harm. But a black person has, though. So I'm going to tell you like this, man. All this is a curse. And I'm finna point it out for you. And a lot of people probably going to change gods after this. But check it out. Okay. Here you got, right here. The Lord says, if you do not carefully observe all the words of this law that are written in this book, that you may fear this glorious and awesome name, the Lord your God, then the Lord will bring upon you and your descendants extraordinary plagues, great and prolonged plagues, and serious and prolonged sicknesses. Okay? Moreover, he will bring back on you all the diseases of Egypt of which you were afraid, and they shall cling to you. Let me show you this. Your life shall hang in doubt before you. You shall fear day and night and have no assurance of life. In the morning you shall say, oh, I wish it were evening. And in the evening you shall say, oh, I wish that it were morning, because of the fear which terrifies your heart and because of the sight which your eyes see. And the Lord will take you back to Egypt in ships by the way which I said to you, you shall never see it again. And there you shall be offered for sale to enemies.
Trying to figure out a way back home, than figuring out how their children are going to succeed in this new place that they're being taken to as prisoners.
Right.
Like, I don't think that the mind state of an Irish immigrant in the 1800s or 1700s was the same state of an African slave in a slave ship.
Okay, see, now you're making me go, right? Now I'm going into my lessons in my mind, right? See, what we have to understand is this whole transatlantic slave shit wasn't the forceful white man came into Africa and took the black man. Like, it didn't start like that. If you think about it, now I'm not trying to get on the side of Ben Carson, but if you think about it, a man named John Hardy Hawkins came there and he basically spoke in the language of the people. He said, Assalamu, more gold in this country than what they were making in that country. Now, these particular people didn't know that all the gold was right there in Africa. So they actually got lured at first. The first ones got lured over there. This was okay. Now, once you're halfway over there, you start to, hey, wait a minute. But now it's too late. You're on the motherfucking boat. Da-da-da-da-da. Once you get over there, boom, we throw you in chains and all that type of shit. Now we go back.
Okay, listen. You're saying, okay, hold on. So you're saying that the initial Africans that were brought over to America were not in chains, that they were just on a boat thinking, okay, there's a great job waiting for me at the end of this.
Yes,
at the end of this cruise ship.
And then they went back and said, oh, your brothers and sisters, they are doing great over there. They're building houses. Come on, you gotta come, fuck with them. You know what I mean? So they weakened us. They got our strongest, most courageous ones to go over there first. Then once they over there, now we got you lock. Now we come back, we've weakened you. We've lured more over there. Now we do this 2 or 3 times. Now we can go over there and just start grabbing motherfuckers because we got most of the strong motherfuckers over here already. We tricked them. That's called tricknology. That's how we originally got here. So if you think about it, those original Africans came with an immigration mind.
Okay.
Ooh,
Well, I mean,
big.
under unbelievably false pretenses.
Right.
But okay,
But it's
I'd
not the
also
same
heard,
immigration, of course.
Right. You know, what I'm
Forced
saying?
immigration.
Forced immigration. Well, I mean, fake immigration.
Yeah. Alternative.
Alternative immigration. You know, I'd also heard that warring tribes would sell off their captors to the
Yeah, shit like that would happen.
You know, and obviously they got people, they got Africans to work with them for some sort of payment to sell out. You know, basically to sell out their brothers, and you know what I'm saying, their
White
countrymen
people
and so
don't
forth.
want you to believe, they want the world to believe that they were so strong that they just walked up in there and just start snatching motherfuckers with you know what I mean? With no ramifications and all that type of shit. Like
13 million people were sent, about 11 million survived. So you lost about 10% of the people or so during the journey. So you're talking about at a certain point, word starts getting around that hey, they're snatching people like us, putting them in chains and sending them God knows where.
Then the Lord will scatter you among all people from one end of the earth to the other, and there you shall serve gods which neither you nor your fathers have known, wood and stone. And among those nations you will find no rest, nor shall the sole of your foot have a resting place. But the Lord will give you a trembling heart, failing eyes, and anguish of soul. You see it.
Charles Goodlett, Chief of Police of Belgrade, says,
the problem that we have now are the ones that come here that don't have the money to rent a room. They'll sleep around the bars, in the grass, in the packing houses, around the lake area, in the parks, any place they can find to sleep, to rest for a few hours. They come here with one thought in mind, is to survive till the end of this season and save enough money to get to the next state, going north.
from towns like this throughout Florida and throughout the South, the 2 to 3 millions move out on their annual migration, which ends in late November. They carry with them whatever little they possess, whatever little they are. At the Okeechobee labor camp, while families were preparing to move north, there was still some work in the bean fields. Children, as usual, were left to fend for themselves.
Jerome, how old are you?
9.
9. Do you go to school?
Yes.
Where do you go to school, Jerome?
At the Okeechobee Elementary School.
I see. What is your sister's name?
Lois.
That's Lois. And what are your other sisters' names?
Catherine. And Beulah.
Catherine and Beulah. What happened to your foot, Jerome?
Dig a nail in out there by the wash house.
So you drove a nail in out by the wash house. What did your mother do for that?
She put some alcohol on it
Where do you sleep, Jerome?
in his bed.
You have this big bed?
Yes.
What happened? How did you get that hole in that bed there, Jerome?
The rats.
The what?
Rats.
Now, Jerome, you are taking care of Kathy, of Beulah, and Lois.
Yes.
Now, are you going to give them lunch today?
Yes.
What are you going to feed them?
I don't know.
Do you have any food here to give them?
Yes.
I see. What time does your mother come home?
I don't know.
The following day, Aline King, the mother of Jerome, Kathy, Lois, and Beulah, again was picking beans.
Aileen King, I saw your children yesterday at the Okeechobee camp. Why didn't you put them in the nursery?
I don't make enough to pay for it.
How much does it cost to put them in?
85 cents.
85 cents.
That's right.
Aileen, what time did you come out the field this morning?
6 o'clock.
What time would you get home?
About 3:30, 4 o'clock.
6 this morning to 4 o'clock this afternoon.
That's right.
How much did you earn?
$1.
$1?
That's right. $1.
Is that because the beans were poor quality?
That's right.
Has this happened before?
That's right.
How much will your food cost you today?
About $2.
Aileen, how old are you?
29.
How many children do you have?
14.
How old were you when you first started working in the fields?
8.
You've been working 21 years in the fields?
That's right.
What's up, good people?
Aileen, do you ever...
Back with another video for y'all, man. Now listen, I want to give y'all some enlightenment, man, for all y'all smart people out there, man. See these comments? This is about Amir Locke. These comments, this is the video, as you can see, from Amir Locke. Young man that was killed in the buildings downtown Minneapolis the other day by the police. But I want to show y'all these comments right here. I want to give y'all a second just to look at these comments. Because I'm going to point something out. I'm going to give y'all some true enlightenment tonight. I want y'all to see these comments that these people was writing in here about this. Now this is a murder we talking about. This is a human life. But I wanna show y'all something. Why it was so terrible for this certain people, this certain group of people, race of people on the earth to turn their back on God. Look at how these people talking about us. Look. It's a game to them. And what's crazy is I'm gonna point this out in the Bible for y'all. See how they talking about like you cattle. They talking about black people like you cattle. They don't even consider you a human being. I'm gonna point something out for y'all.